Jordan apparently is unleashing several allegations. Well, looks like the creed actor seemed to be knowing something that we, of course, didn't know. Well, according to him, he says that Steve Harvey apparently has become Marjorie's lapdog. Not just that, a poodle. And he goes on to unravel certain intricate, very, very gory, dead secret about who Marjorie is and why Steve Harvey seemed not to be talking. After the alleged cheating allegation that Majorie apparently was entangled with. Well, we're here to tell you about it. Well, this is a Trends for Pinax News. This is, of course, the hub for quality entertainment. For more news, do well to subscribe to our page. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and let us also know what your thoughts and views are on this particular episode. So let's get into the details of the story. Now, after the whole drama and cheating allegation between Majorie and, an alleged chef and a bodyguard that apparently happened some few days back. Now, a lot of people had their various reactions, and of course, people were asking relevant questions why Steve Harvey has not really responded. Well, he did, come out with some quite emotional, sentimental, post on his Twitter account, and of course, a lot of people had their various reactions about it. Now, that aside, just when we thought that issue had died off, and maybe there's progress between Majorie and Steve Harvey in their relationship, no, Michael Jordan apparently is opening deadly secret, inside what really is happening between Majorie and Steve Harvey in their original matrimonial home. Well, according to Michael Jordan, he apparently has suffered some misfortune from the camp of Steve Harvey. Well, he claims that Steve Harvey apparently has become Marjorie's, lapdog and a poodle, which he apparently is being controlled. And so even after the alleged speculations, of the cheating allegation that happened or, was reported in the news, Michael Jordan knows that particular rant on social media or claims are true. Yet Steve Harvey is trying to have a composure as the most iconic personality that, of course, many adore. Now he goes on to cite on some very important allegations. Now he says that there was a time where apparently Steve Harvey tried to ruin his relationship. I don't really know which relationship he's talking about, but I'm supposing and that would be his past relationship with his ex. Well, that's what I am also, speculating, but I'm not really sure what relationship that, Jordan apparently is talking about. But he is claiming that the relationship apparently that Majorie was having, with the alleged chef and bodyguard in the matrimonial home is true. Now he goes on to say that the reason why, Steve Harvey cannot come out to confront or, face the fact is because that Majorie apparently has turned Steve Harvey into a poodle and not just that, a lapdog. Well, we can check out the real happenings, the allegations before we do check some out reactions. But let's do revisit when the allegations between Majorie and the alleged chef and bodyguard started circulating on social media. We come back and see exactly what is next after Michael Jordan's comment. Majorie, trying so hard to defend. Well, I recall that there was a time where Steve Harvey apparently posted something on social media where people even didn't really understand what was happening, because all the time looks like he wanted to say something, but he would cover it up with some kind of motivational message on his Twitter page. And a lot of people also were like, well, looks like dude really is being controlled by some tigers in the house. But I don't really know if that's what really the situation is in Steve Harvey's home, according to what, Michael Jordan seemed to be talking about. He seemed to be standing firmly on something that really is very solid. Looks like he really has, a backing, support about that. But we can check out the reactions, very shortly. So if the reactions are right, let's just roll it for you.
Cheating on you with your chef and your bodyguard, and now she wants to divorce you. So hold on. Let me get this straight. Steve Harvey, your wife cheated on you with your chef and your bodyguard. You caught her cheating on you with your chef and your bodyguard, and now she wants to divorce you. She files for divorce. Steve, what is going on? Like my brother, listen, this is what you need to do, Steve. You need to stop giving everybody else advice and you need to give yourself some advice and take care of your household. Because, Steve, this is a mess. And my thing is, if Steve Harvey can't keep his wife or his woman happy, and he's a multi-millionaire celebrity, how the fuck am I supposed to keep my woman happy? What am I supposed to do?
I really hope these rumors are not true, but if they are, I really hope that Steve Harvey has a prenup. But right now, rumors are swirling, trending on Twitter, that Marjorie cheated on Steve with his bodyguard. And not only does she want a divorce, but she also wants $200 million. A lot of people have a lot of opinions about these two, their relationship, how they've treated their exes in the past. We already know about Steve Harvey's books, and he's done really well for himself financially. But you guys have heard me talk about this before. All marriages end. Every single one of them. They either end in death or divorce. And you need to have your affairs in order in both situations. A person who fails to plan is planning for failure. I don't care how in love you are with somebody, you can't predict the future. That person could get bored. That person could change their mind about you, about your situation, about your circumstances, about the kids, about anything. A lot of people fight me back on that, and they say prenups aren't guaranteed because they can actually be fought in court. And while I understand that, it's still a layer of protection. And even if that person gets something out of it, it's likely not going to be as devastating as if you had no prenup at all. And with a prenup, it forces the two people to actually have a deeper conversation. And it can show you any potential red flags or any ill intentions that that person might be carrying. Prenups should be required for marriage. And if you're a person of high net worth, or if you're anticipating being one, or if you have any sort of platform, I recommend an NDA as well. A lot of people don't want to hear that, but that's just the reality of where we're at in today's society. Because if someone gets upset and they want to see your demise, especially if you're a high net worth individual, or if you have some sort of large platform, or if you're a public figure, it would literally be nothing for that person to hop on the internet, make a couple of videos, start a smear campaign, and become very problematic in your career. Like I said, we're not sure if this is true or not. I haven't found any credible sources saying that this is true, so let's just hope for the best for them too. Comment down below, what are your thoughts on this? And do you think that prenups and NDAs should be a requirement? Let me know, meet me in the comment section below. And as always, be sure to follow for more content like this.
The woman I married is a good woman. She the best thing ever happened to me. She's God-fearing, she's loyal, she's faithful, and she's a kind and loving person. I don't care what nobody says. And y'all quit talking about she was in my other marriage and ruined it. She didn't. She was nowhere around that. My marriage, I got divorced in 2005. My marriage was over when the Kings of Comedy was out. Y'all ain't know that though, did you? It was over then. It wasn't worth a quarter then. It took us this long to get to the divorce. That's when the official paperwork came out. But in 2005, let me hip you to something. I had nothing. I lost the radio show we were on in LA on March 23rd, and I lost the only TV show I had May 23rd, I lost the radio show, and May 10th, I lost the TV show. Steve Harvey had no money. Got with Marjorie again, New Year's Eve, met her, talked to her. She was with her kids in Hawaii. We got together in 2006. We had nothing. She didn't marry into no lap of riches. I had nothing. When I asked her to marry me at the end of 2006, and then she said she wanted to get married in 2007, I told her too soon. I got to get some stuff together. She said, what? I said, baby, I ain't really got nothing. I'm trying to build. She said, I'm going to get in there and build with you. We got married in 2007. Do you know what I was doing in 2007? Nothing. We had four stations in 2005. 4. We built this. All of us built this. We had 4 stations. We turned this into something. But that woman got down in that foxhole with me and turned this into something. In 2007, we got married. In 2008, we found out that somebody had stolen 7 years of my tax returns. I ain't gonna mention no names. And we owed the government $22 million and we in debt.
But then guess what? She stayed with me in that. Then guess what? In 2009, I got Family Feud. In 2009, the book came out. In 2012, the talk show came out. I'm telling you, this woman got in the hole and built this with me. She didn't steal nothing. And I'm tired of y'all talking about my girl. Because my girl is one of the best women I've ever met. And why you black ass people out there got these blogs like you just gonna destroy somebody, I don't really know what that's about. But don't worry about it because it ain't working. Because all we are now, we are a title.